What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. What's good, all my YouTube weirdos, all my weirdos out there? Welcome back with Omar, your weirdest of the weirdest on here on YouTube. We got another one for you today, number 2, I guess is what it is. But honestly, we're going back to ghosts. I like the ghost stuff. We'll change it up. Don't worry. But today we went back to Nuke's Top 5. Did a good one for me. So shout out to Nuke's Top 5. He had a good little set for me there. We're gonna do another one of his today. Another ghost. I think this one was posted a few months ago. I've never seen it. I try to pick videos I've never seen before. There probably are some that I have seen. Who knows? They might have clips on here I have seen. Who knows? If I do, I'll let you know. But as always, I'm gonna give you my best take and what I think. Is it real? Is it not? Is it spooky? Is it not? Because it is spooky season. It is spooky season. And you know what that means? I'm gonna do spooky stuff. It's ghost stuff. So hopefully this is a good one. Actually, I know this is gonna be a good one because I'm doing it. Anyways, okay, let's get right into it, guys. Nuke's Top 5.
Mexico City, a concerned woman
Ooh,
calls
Mexico
the local
City?
police
Mexico
saying that she hears
City, that's my
strange,
city.
unexplained noises coming from
I'm
her
Mexican,
son's
guys,
apartment
so-
just above her.
That's me.
Problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty. The police quickly arrive.
Okay, I will say, every time I hear the apartment should be empty or the apartment is empty, that's usually where I start to raise little red flags because I'm like, well, they're not going to tell you that it wasn't empty. They'd be like, hey, the apartment above me, there's a whole family up there and I heard weird noises. And you'd be like, well, it's just a family. Well, if you hear weird noises, you're going to tell people that it was empty. Now, I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm just saying. That'd be a way crazy way to start the video. Anyways, all right, let's get into it.
on the scene, but they don't find anyone inside. No robber, no trespasser. However, the officers do hear strange noises like banging and the low murmur of voices. They are concerned that someone might be hiding inside the residence. So, the officers radio headquarters and ask that a nearby public CCTV camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment.
Okay.
What the camera captures is downright chilling.
2018, huh? March 31st. Dude, this is the best quality we got in 2018? This is it? Ooh! Oh, those are like little kids. Those are like little kids. Dude, look, they're like transparent and stuff. Like you can kind of see through them. It's like almost like they're like part of the, I think those are blinds in front of them. It's almost like they're part of the blinds. I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Hold on. Can you back that up for a sec? One more. Look, there's like it's like somebody comes across and grabs them. There's like 3 kids. Whoa, that's a good one. All right, Mexico. I mean, Mexico is an old.
The CCTV
like,
camera
the
captures
city
the ghostly
is
figures
old,
of
so
3 children
wouldn't be
looking out
surprised
the
me.
window as the police leave.
See, told you 3 of
The
them.
apartment building's longtime security guard claims that every 10 years this same strange phenomenon happens, and no one knows how or why.
Every
He says
10
that no
years.
children have ever lived in that apartment, so he has no idea who or what this might be. To this day, the footage remains a mystery.
Dude, okay, I will say that every 10 year things, every 10 year thing is kind of interesting to me because I've heard a theory before about this, like with ghosts, especially like residual ones, where like, you know, everyone always thinks like timeline. Of course, we've seen like the Marvels and you can make new timelines and all that stuff, but the timeline is somewhat linear. Well, some people believe maybe the timeline isn't linear and it's like this big, like almost like figure 8 thing or like big loops and stuff. There's like twists and turns. And then at points where like, there's certain points where like a previous timeline interacts with a new timeline or like a future timeline, and then that's what we're seeing, which is why it's like every 10 years and it seems to be the same thing because that point in time is interacting with this point in time. So they like that it could be like they're not even ghosts, it's just them in that timeline and we get a glimpse of it and it's just kids staring at the window. You know what I mean? Like, so like instead of being linear, I don't know, that's a crazy one. That's why like every 10 years seems kind of like, I've heard that before. Let me know in the comments if you've heard that before or heard that stuff. Like I said, I'm into the ghost stuff, and I get way too into rabbit holes before. Where sometimes I'm like, dude, this doesn't even make sense. What the hell am I watching? But yeah, so yeah, I've heard that before. I don't know if there's a name for it or whatever, but yeah, the timelines are different and it's interacting, which is why like sometimes you see like Gettysburg and like those places where like there was big impact. It like creates like a space where the time can interact with each other and we see the residuals. It's usually with residual stuff. With like the poltergeist stuff's a little different because that stuff's different. But yeah. Anyways, all right, let's get back into it. Yeah, this was good. This was good on a scale of weird. I'm gonna give that one.
Dark and rainy
I'm gonna give that one like an 8.
teenager
That's a
and his
good
two
one.
younger sisters set out to explore the haunted Wisman's Wood.
My
in
weird
Devon, England.
scale.
Local legend says that the haunted forest was once considered sacred ground
Dude,
by
haunted
the ancient
forest?
druids, and that
Dude, when you start thinking about like haunted forests and like yeah, like druids and all this other like stuff back then, and like the pagans and like all the stuff in like Ireland, those old forests, that shit is just gotta be like always haunted. I mean, look at these woods. No trees, just like moss everywhere. Like, just dude, look at this stuff. I don't know.
any
We'll
hiker
see.
should stay away from the woods at night or during bad weather. The three siblings have been walking for about an hour when the older brother decides to make a short video complaining about the rain. What happens next
You're
is
in
truly
Europe,
bizarre.
bro. It looks like some kind of England. It's always raining. What are you complaining about?
Now it is f***ing it down. These two are doing my head. It's getting dark.
Oh, hold on. Did you guys see that? Let's back that up. Look in the back. I'm always, like I said, guys, always look at the peripheral. I was giving these guys in the last video. Always look in like the stuff behind, because that's what we're looking at. A lot of people get caught up looking at the faces, and sometimes it's always in the back. Look straight back. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock. If you didn't see it, look 12 o'clock.
It's getting dark.
Boom. Little shadow drops down. That's a good one.
Did you see it? A dark, eerie figure seems to be staring at them before quickly disappearing out of
Dude,
sight.
that's a good
The
one.
video was posted to YouTube by a friend of the family who believes they might have caught some sort of paranormal sighting in Wisman's Wood.
Dude, that was probably, I mean, they're in like one of these English. First of all, if you're in England, shout out to England. It is awesome. I've been in London. It's great. But it's always raining. It's always cold. I don't understand. Like, you should be used to it by now, I guess, right? But, dude, there are these crazy, like, what if they were, like, super close to, like, finding, like, a leprechaun? Or they were, and they're like, the pot of gold is there. Just reach over. You're so close to the pot of gold. The pot of gold. I don't even know what that accent was, but, dude, that's probably what they found. Who knows? Look, here it is. He's like, oh, get away from me, pot of gold. Whoop. And I'm gone, dude. That's a good one, though,
Happy
dude. On a
New
scale
Year.
of the weirds,
TikTok
I'm gonna give
user
that a
Sav is
7,
celebrating
7.5.
New Year's Eve with her mother
Solid.
when something happens that they simply can't explain.
Dude, Nuke's Top 5 is always coming in with the bangers, man. This is, at least so far, this is 2 videos I've seen, so.
Ready? Wait, let's make sure we're working out. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Straight up. Oh. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3.
What are they doing? What are they trying to pop? Oh,
Oh! I
funfetti.
can get it. Twist it.
Wait, that stuff's floating still. Look, it's floating still.
Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's!
Is it supposed to be?
That has not worked!
Wait, hold on. Is it me, or is that like, that stuff's still floating? Is that like, just stuck on the camera? Look. It looks like that stuff's still floating. I can hear the clock, but.
Hold on! Okay. No, it worked, but we just haven't. That has not. I've twisted it! That has not worked! That's my dad's snow globe. Like, we designated that to, like, be my dad.
Is your dad not alive anymore? If it's her ghostly pop, shout out to the ghostly pop, just coming in and making sure he still tells him he loves him. I love you, honey.
What the
Huh.
Sav's father passed away nearly a year and a half
Oh,
ago, and
shit,
the family
yeah.
displays his snow globe to remember him. As Sav says that the puppy in the globe actually looks a lot like her dad. However, the snow
shout
globe
out
hasn't
Carhartt
worked
beanie.
for a long time. But just as Sav and her mother pop confetti to celebrate the new year, the globe inexplicably starts playing We Wish You a Merry Christmas, beginning right at the part of the song that contains the line, and a Happy New Year.
Woo! Happy New Year's! Happy New Year's! That has not worked!
Okay, so obviously this can be staged. They can say it doesn't work, and there could be someone on the side cranking it and all that stuff. But we go back to the reactions. Their natural reaction, like look at this lady's face. Look at this lady's face. This lady is in shock. in shock. Now, she's either a fantastic actress and somebody get her an Oscar or an Emmy or something, but my guess is like with the reaction the way it is, I'm gonna guess that this is kind of a trip. Now, maybe that thing does work, and she, like she said, she cranked it and it just got stuck and it uncranked at that very moment. But I do not think that that's what it is. I think this one's legit. I think this one's good. And the reason I'll say that is because I got a ghost story myself. I remember growing up. This is gonna sound crazy on it because you might not believe it. But of course, he's got a ghost story. The guy reacting to ghost videos with a new channel is gonna have ghost stories. But no, I do. So I had an aunt that passed away, and she died. Tragically, got hit by a car and stuff before I was born. Anyways, needs to say. But when we were older, we would see all kinds of stuff. And one of the weird ones, one time the blender came on, but the blender wasn't plugged in. Thing went and then came off. Now either it unplugged itself, and that's why it came off, but we used to see like my aunt and stuff like growing up all the time. Especially me, like I would see like a lady figure walking by, and I never met her, but I would be able to describe her growing up to like my mom without even like obviously meeting her. She died before I was born, but all kinds of crazy stuff. But like this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. We'd see little things, little hints where like you think that like they would just give you these little messages where they're still there, and like this is a good one. I like this one. I don't know, maybe because it just resonates with me and like my experience and stuff, but I'm gonna give this one a solid 7.5 on a weird scale. Let's get to it, dude.
Sav believes that it was a sign from her father
Storytelling by Omar.
that he's still there and he's still watching over them.
This is a good
The
one.
Watcher in the Woods. A guy named Ryan lives with
Fucking
his
woods,
mom
guys,
and
I'm
little
telling you,
sister
the
out in the
fucking
remote
woods.
woods of the Ouachita Mountains in Oklahoma. One day at around 5 p.m., Ryan is outside shoving a Christmas tree into the trunk of his car, as you do, when his security camera captures
Also, if you guys want more ghost
something
stories, just let me know in the
truly
comments. I got
unnerving.
plenty of them. There are some good ones, some crazy ones too. Hold on. Look at this sneaky fucking son of a bitch in the background, dude. His car's not on, right? This guy's about to get
Someone or
carjacked.
something seems to walk through the woods towards Ryan, then bend over and just kind of disappear into thin air. Ryan says that he didn't see or hear anyone at the time, and after viewing the footage, the family is concerned that a stranger might have been trespassing on their land. But obviously, they can't explain how this person could have just disappeared.
Okay,
So
let's
in the
back
footage,
this up for a second.
Ryan says that he didn't see or hear anyone
Right here. Wait,
at the time.
right here.
And after
See, okay, so the thing that I like, or what I think it's crazy, we'll keep it on here so you guys can kind of watch with me. If you look, it's
Ryan
transparent.
says that he didn't see or hear
It's
anyone.
transparent. You could see the figure. It's like almost like you can see like a blob like floating like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like if a see-through person was walking and you can see like their warp around them. That's how you can make something out. So this one's kind of good because it is see-through. Obviously, there are ways to do this. I mean, you can do 2 separate videos and overlay them and then make that. But I don't think it's like that. This just looks like some CCTV stuff. But I can see the woods and stuff behind him, which is kind of crazy.
And
All
after
right, there we
viewing
go.
the footage, the
There we go.
family is
And then he
concerned
bends
that a
over. He's got like a
stranger might have been
jacket and like a
trespassing
beanie.
on their land. But obviously, they can't explain how this person
This
could have
one's-
just disappeared. So is this something
This one's
paranormal
good.
caught on camera?
Dude, all
Or
of these have
is
been
it something
fantastic so
even
far. I'm gonna give this
scarier?
one another
A
7.5.
stranger hiding in the remote woods.
It's another
near a
7.5,
family's
maybe
home.
8. This is a good one. On a weird scale.
Before we move on to the
getting
next
in there.
video, if you see anything that you think should be
Also, guys, feel free to let me know what your guys' like opinions and stuff are on the videos. If you think what I'm talking about is full of shit, just let me know. Because, I just kind of shoot from the hip. Whatever's coming out is coming out from your boy. This is what's going on. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Obviously, if you're like, oh, Omar, you're way off. Or if I missed something, maybe sometimes I've seen these videos where they don't even spot things that like and so if you spot something, let me know. Let me know. So let's get right back
included
into
in the
it,
top
guys.
5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Not out
Oh,
of the
dude.
woods. Belgian urban explorer and vlogger Ciez sets out on a trip
Shout
to a
out
large
Nukes Top 5.
abandoned
This guy's
campsite
awesome.
in Belgium with 3 of his friends. The group arrives at the campsite after dark and begins exploring. Now, Ciez has visited the same abandoned campgrounds 3 times, but as the group walks down a dark wooded path, he spots something that wasn't there.
Okay, before we get into it, I like this woods thing because one of the videos I saw the other day, and I think like this was just I was watching on my own. I told the guys I watch this stuff all the time, but it was like weird encounters in the woods or like people go camping and weird shit they hear or see and stuff. And I was like, you know what, this would be perfect. I've been wanting to do it, so I think one of the videos upcoming might be something like that. So I don't know if this is a ghost thing or whatever it be, but that video was a trip. Just like people see all kinds of crazy stuff in the woods, and I'm like, first of all, what are you doing out there? What are you doing in the woods by yourself with nothing? Dude, it's a trip. So if we do something like that, you'll see. It might be one of the things coming up. But yeah, all right, let's get back into it.
Hier is de ingang, de poort. Ja, dat staat echt duidelijk privaat op. Privaat, dit is in plaats van gebed. Gelief onze ruimte respecteren, gebed. En daar staat op, pas op, waakhond. Ik ben hier heel lang geleden dus geweest.
I like how I was listening, like I knew what they were saying without reading the captions.
Mobile homes midden in het bos, allemaal verspreid, super vet. En ineens is hier een waakhond. Maar dat is gewoon tak. Ja, dat hebben ze hier gewoon zelf gemaakt. Kijk, dat is maar dat is hier gewoon een zigeunerkamp of een hippie-camping of zo geworden. Hallo? Maak een voetstap. Ik hoor van alles hier.
The hippie gypsies, dude, that stuff's crazy.
Oh, water. Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
So the guys are a little creeped out by the makeshift signs and barrier. They decide to just play it safe and walk away, taking an official public path back through the woods. But it turns out that they are not safe at all, because things are about to take a terrifying turn.
We zijn iets verder gewandeld en dit blijkt, ja, gewoon een wandelpad te zijn. Dus hier kunnen wij wandelen. Wat rijdt hier? Auto's en autobanden. Autobanden? Wat de Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier wordt letterlijk...
Dude, this is the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit that I'm talking about in the woods. If you hear screaming like that, I don't care if it's ghostly. I don't care if it's a real person. It probably was fucking gypsies or whatever the people that are out there that are doing that. Like, and they're like, dude, there's these people here. We gotta fucking scare them. You hear shit like that, I'm fucking gone, dude. I am Usain Bolt out that bitch. I ain't messing around. Like, dude, people are like, let's figure this out. Here's the thing. I personally want to know what it is. If they are going to venture in and get a good video of, who knows, some banshee or, well, this is Belgium, so I don't know if they have their own version of La Llorona. Shout out if anybody knows that they have their own version of La Llorona. But this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. If you're in the woods and you hear, I'm gone, bro. I'm so gone. That's crazy. But then again, like we said, Mama didn't raise no bitch. So we in there.
Iemand gemarteld. Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Dit is heel...
Dude, if they turn their light back on and there's a fucking lady standing there, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Hallo?
Oh.
Hallo?
Oh, there is. It's like a lady with like a knife.
Hey!
First of all, there's three of you guys. At that point... Why would you go off the path? Why would you go off the path? Where are you going? This is how the Blair Witch Project happened. They all separated. You're gonna find one standing in a fucking corner
The
somewhere.
events are like something right out of a horror movie as Ciaz and his friends hear loud screaming coming from somewhere in the
Like,
dark
it's not like you're gonna
woods.
hide when you run
Then
off the
a tall
path. You
woman
have a
dressed in a white
flashlight.
robe
They
and
can
wearing
see you.
white face paint comes lumbering out of the forest, brandishing a hatchet. She charges at the group and they make a run for it. Ciaz gets separated from his friends and hides in the dark woods.
Dude, I feel like there's no survival instinct with these dudes. I would be... Like, where's my car? I would always know what that is. I'm gone, bro. And I always have a light on. I don't care if they're coming. At least I can see them coming. Now I can't see shit.
Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
Ciaz hears loud noises coming from the direction of his car, and he's worried that there might be more than one person out searching for them in the woods. He decides to just hide in the darkness until the police arrive.
Ja, ik ben het.
Well, at least he called the cops. That was good. Watch it not be the cops, it is this lady.
Ja.
Moet je even uw jas opdoen? Jas open doen, ja. Goed, omdraaien.
Dude, this is like Blair Witch shit, and he just falls down.
Omhoog.
Ja, kijken dat je niks op zout hebt. Goed, denk je dat je even fouilleren?
Doe maar, hoor.
Okay, I will say calling the cops was a good idea. Very good idea calling the cops. Here, but I don't know. I know the light will kind of give you away, but sitting in the dark, like they have an idea of where you're going. Clearly, these people live in the woods, so they understand. They know the woods better than you do. I think separating is the worst thing you could have done. Don't ever separate. Stay in groups. You're better in groups. That's why animals stay in groups. You're better in groups. But see, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is the kind of stuff I was just saying about, like the videos in the woods and crazy shit. This would be one of those videos that I was in there. This would be one. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, I love camping, but then I see this shit and I'm like, should have brought a gun. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Dat is die, dat is die. Dat is die, dat is die. Jij ook blijven. Kom maar. Blijf staan! Ready?
Oh, that's the lady.
Van vroeger, ja, dat is eraf gedaan. Ja, die is er gewoon afgeknokken. Ja, een busje. Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer. Hier blijven.
Maar wat is het?
Je gaat hier blijven.
Ofwel moet ik mee met mijn vrouw mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven.
Ja, dat heb je goed. Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij.
Nee, ik ga niet meer luisteren.
Hé! Beetje respect hebben voor de kleren, ja?
Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen.
Mevrouw?
Nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee,
Kijk, gedaan. Nu is het gedaan, ja? Pak die land.
Dude, what is this lady?
Moet ik rijden? Ik tril. Dit is niet normaal.
Now, even though the woman charged at the guys with a hatchet, even though she ripped the license plate off Sia's car, and even though she's uncooperative with police,
They let her
no
go.
arrest is made and the woman is let go with a warning. Which kind of makes me wonder if they have laws in Belgium. Because, what? But anyway, this whole crazy story got picked up by Belgium National News.
De Hasseltse vlogger Sias heeft afgelopen donderdag de schrik van zijn leven
Dude,
beleefd.
this is fucking
Turns out that
crazy,
the
huh?
42-year-old woman has been living at the old campsite illegally, and local authorities have been trying to build a case to have her removed. Nearby residents say that they
Dude,
don't
we got a
feel
squatter.
safe
Dude, they got
walking
squatters in
or
Belgium
even
too, huh?
near the woods.
Fucking squatters, man.
You
I
can watch
can't
the
fucking
entire
stand that
video of this
bullshit.
creepy experience over
I'm
on
sorry.
CS's
I'm
YouTube
sorry.
channel.
I'm not hateful or nothing like that, but
Puppy poltergeist.
oh, the squatter
Ready
laws.
user
I'm in
last
California.
Mammoth
The squatter laws
895
here
from
are
Philadelphia,
crazy,
Pennsylvania
man.
is away at work. His home security
Dude, what's crazy is that's in Belgium. I want to go to Belgium. There's a very big festival out there, if you guys have ever heard of it, called Tomorrowland, and I've always wanted to go, and I believe, and I'm 100% positive, it is in Belgium. In the woods. What if I run into a lady and be like, dude, I've seen you. Aren't you the lady with the hatchet? How do you say hatchet in Belgium? I don't know, dude. Oh, man. Okay, on a scale of, like, creepy and weird, I mean, it's weird that she's out there. I'm going to give it, like, a 4. Hear me out. I know that video was crazy, but that was, like, a real person. You know what I mean? It's weird, but it's not, like, weird. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, okay. Let's get back into it.
camera records as his dogs Frank and Mac are resting in the living room. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Dogs and cats, man, I'm telling you. Something's gonna fall off.
Dogs Frank and Mac suddenly get spooked by something and a closet door opens by itself.
There was a voice. It was 100% a
When
voice.
Reddit user Last Mammoth 895 looks back at the security footage, he makes a chilling discovery.
They
Just
say there's
before
nobody
the closet
there?
door opens, an unexplained voice seems to whisper, "Hiya."
Hold on. Can I get a hiya? Dude, the ghost is just trying to feel the vibes, dude. It's just trying to get the vibes out. I definitely heard that. It says, hiya, hiya. The ghost is feeling the vibes. Where are you at? Can I get a... Dude, he's just waiting for you guys to say it. But, okay, so they said there's nobody in there, right? I mean, the closet thing, there could be someone in the closet, and you pop it open, nothing comes out. They could just sit there and nobody would know. The hiya could be someone behind there. But if there's nobody in the house... Nobody in the house, like they're saying. Like I said, of course, they're always going to tell you that there's no one in the house. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good one. I'm just saying. Let's go back. Boom.
Last Mammoth 895 says that he has always been skeptical of the supernatural, but he has no explanation for what happened here. So what do you think? Is this something paranormal, or is it just some dogs randomly freaking out and some strange noise that sounds like a whisper? You decide. Hide and seek. In this next creepy video, a babysitter is looking after a 5-year-old girl while her mother is traveling out of town. Everything seems to be going well until
I always
the
like the
little girl
B-reels
tells
that
the
they put in this
babysitter
stuff. It
a
always like
very
adds to the
strange
creepy
secret
and suspense.
about her favorite doll.
Also, the last one, I'll give it a
What you doing over
5.5.
there? Nice.
Dude, I will say little kids are always more susceptible to, like, this stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's like when I was a little kid, I would see it more and stuff like that. I don't know what it is with little kids. Maybe because their brain's more open to it, and I don't know what it is. Their frequencies are there, but they're way more susceptible to this stuff. So, okay, moving on. From
What
what I
was
heard.
it that you told me earlier about your doll?
When I play hide and seek with my doll, it moves.
You said it moves?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That
Get rid
doll?
of that doll. We
This
already know
doll?
how we Uncle Rico that shit out of here. Dude, what? Get that. Dude, what? Who buys dolls like this for their children? There's no way, man. This is why I don't have any kids yet, but if I have girls, it's going to terrify me. Or boys, if that's what they're into, that's whatever it may be. But dolls, man. I can't fuck with dolls, man. I don't know what it is. The Annabelle stuff, if you ever heard of Robert the Doll, go into that one. If you guys want, I'll make a whole video and we'll go straight into the Robert the Doll thing, because that one's a fucking crazy one. But dolls, I don't understand. Why? Like, dolls are a trip, man. There's just these weird little things. It's like they're staring at you, but like blank. Just imagine, dude. Imagine. That's insanity. That's crazy to me.
You said it moves? Like you move it, or?
I'd be freaked out too if my
Wait,
kid
what?
said that.
When does it move?
When I play hide and seek with her.
Look at this
When you play
creepy
hide
doll.
and seek?
Yeah.
Bro.
If it turned up
5-year-old
and looked
claims
at
that
him,
the doll actually moves on its own when she plays hide and seek
Could
with
you
it.
imagine just-
The babysitter is a bit creeped out, but his morbid curiosity gets the better of him, and he decides to test the doll himself. It did not go well.
We're playing hide and seek.
okay, this is like the other one where it's gonna get closer. This is like the same thing. Just keep the camera there. Why do you keep panning away? Just keep the camera there. Why do you keep panning away? Oh, the fucking dog! That son of a
Sadie,
bitch!
you scared me. Don't
You
do that.
motherfucker! I knew it, man. This is like the other one with the other fucking lady with the shadow thing. God damn it, that got me. Oh. Let's take a second. I think that got all of us. But we all knew it was coming. Dude, we knew it was coming. I thought it was going to be the doll up in his face because I kept saying, why do you keep panning away? Just keep it on it. Anyways, like we said, Mama didn't raise no bitch. I didn't move at all, dude. We could edit that out.
Dude.
Now, the doll doesn't move, but the family dog Sadie gives him a good jump scare nonetheless. However, the dog's playful demeanor soon changes, and she begins to behave very strangely.
The dog has been
Growling at the doll? This is some Chucky shit. This is like the baby of Chucky. La Niña de Chucky. This is Penelope. I don't know if she's got a name, but this is Penelope, Chucky's offspring.
Cut to later that same night.
Fucking
The
nuts.
5-year-old girl is now fast asleep in bed upstairs, and the babysitter is watching TV on the couch. He suddenly hears something that sends a chill down his spine.
Is there a doll next to it? The doll's moving.
Yo.
The doll's moving.
A toy is playing music from the other room, and when the babysitter walks over to check it out, he is shocked to see the doll move by itself. Now,
Yep.
unfortunately,
that
as
instantly,
usual,
the minute I would see that fucking thing, I would be so gone, dude. So gone. Yeah, the minute I would see that doll, this would be me. Blue 42 just gone, dude. Gone. That thing would be burned alive. Absolutely gone. Just gone.
this next video, something very strange is captured on a remote trail camera.
Whoa. Also, on a scale, the scales of earlier or whatever, the doll one, just because I hate dolls, I'm going to give that one like a fucking 8.5. The dog definitely got me. Jump scare, that's a 10, but yeah. Look at this fucker. Look at this daddy long legged son of a bitch out here, huh? First of all, why is he walking like that? You can clearly walk with regular legs. Is that thing gonna pop up next to the camera?
A humanoid figure on all fours can be seen slowly moving through the woods in the
Is it
dark
gonna
of
pop
night.
up next to the camera?
What makes the footage so unsettling is just how thin and pale the figure appears to be, and when it looks at the camera, glowing eyes. So is this a creature caught on camera, or is it all just
Dude,
an
what if this is
elaborate
like a
hoax?
zoomed in like
You
praying
decide.
mantis, and that's what they look like walking?
The old Ritz Theater.
You know what I mean?
Investigator Steve
Just like
Cutter
a
reached
fucking
out to us about
zoomed-in
his
praying
recent
mantis.
investigations with Broken Wings Paranormal at the Ritz Theater in Tooele, Utah. The movie house opened in 1939 and is said to be extremely haunted. Steve believes that the group may have caught evidence of paranormal activity inside the theater.
Just as we begin our portal session, you can clearly see we are all in the room. LaDawn is sitting in the back of the theater. Watch the doorway on the right side in the back of
LaDawn?
the theater. You will see an apparition walk towards the bathrooms. And then just a few seconds later, you see the same apparition walk back. This cannot be a person because as you can see in this still, a person has full features even in the back of the theater. Amazingly enough, this was captured on both of the DVR
Dude's just
cameras.
gotta take a little whiz, dude. That ghost just gotta like, oh man, I gotta go. I've been holding this shit for 200 years.
Oh man. There you go.
An unidentified
good
figure
one.
can be seen walking back and forth in the hallway at the back of the theater.
Dude, this is a good
But
one.
that's not the only strange thing that the group captures on camera. Broken
Dude, that
Wings
ghost is
paranormal
like, I've been
investigator
holding that
Erica
fucking
has a very
shit in
creepy
for a while.
experience in the theater's projection room.
You need to answer us.
I've
Take a
told
peek.
the best boy.
Who's the best?
Oh my god, something just stroked my god hair.
Are you sure you didn't hit that extension cord?
No.
Erica's hair moves by itself, almost
Oh, yeah,
as
I
if
can see it.
touched by something we
It's a
can't
smidge.
see. Later, the Broken Wings Paranormal group join together in the theater as they try to contact any spirits that might inhabit the old auditorium. That's when a static camera captures another truly bizarre event.
You want to tell me your name?
Wait, is something moving right
Suzanne.
there? Or is that like the shadow?
I feel
Like right in the middle of
things
the
starting to
screen.
come
What is
into the theater, almost like a show is about to start, and there's stuff like starting to shuffle into the theater. It might be residual, but it feels like there's stuff starting to come down the aisles and fill into the seats.
Okay, I don't know if it's just because my screen and the way there's
Especially
I
on
can't
this
see it.
side right here on the right.
Here, hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to.
Maybe they're here to watch Brad.
You can see. Let's see if you guys can see it. My screen's in the way, so I'll move it down for you.
Especially
guys.
on this side right here on the right.
Over here.
Let's move it back for you guys.
Another unidentified figure can be seen slowly walking through the aisle towards the investigators.
My
before
camera
it
was in the way, so
simply
you guys couldn't see
disappears
that there.
into thin air. Dark before dawn. It's 5:20 in the morning when Nuke Stop by viewer Paul Lynch leaves his home in North Hampshire, England to go to work. But as he heads out the door, this happens.
It's just some dude on a walk. Just saying, he's out for a lovely old stroll.
Someone nearby can be heard casually saying, "Morning, mate." But there's no one there. Now, Paul automatically responds to the mysterious...
Dude, it's just some guy like going out for like a quick little stroll, dude. You know what I mean? He's just out there like catching. But I don't know. This one's kind of trippy. This one's like
nearby
whatever.
greeting, but he's confused when he looks around and
It's good though.
sees
If it's real,
no
it's
one.
good.
No neighbors, no strangers walking their dog, just no one. Paul and his family have had some paranormal experiences in the past and wonder if they accidentally captured a ghostly voice on their doorbell camera. But what do you think?
Oh. But
Thanks
I don't
for
see
watching.
anybody
If you haven't
walking, which
already,
is kind of
please
crazy. Yo,
subscribe and
subscribe
turn
to your boy Nuke
notifications
Top
on so
5.
you never miss a
Up to
video.
3.7
And
million
follow me on the
subscribers. This guy knows what
socials
he's
so that
doing.
YouTube
Good
can
stuff.
ask me
Please
questions
subscribe to
like-
that homeboy. It's absolutely good stuff. So please go ahead and subscribe to him. But I gotta say, overall, that last one, I'm gonna give that one like a 5. You can clearly hear like the ghosty say "Morning, mate," but I don't know. It's kind of dark. There could have been someone walking by. It looks like there's more cars there, so it could have been like a complex, and he just couldn't see it. You know, sometimes we walk by, eyes in your eyes earlier in the morning, you can't see nothing. I'll give it like a 5. If it's real, that's a good EVP. But yeah. But as always, guys, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed that stuff. We got more coming. I got more ideas and more things that I want to try to do. Like I said, it's new channel, new growing. Bear with me. There's gonna be some, you know, some growing pains. But as long as you guys grow with me and we stay weird together, we can go ahead and do this together. So we're going to have a good time. I don't know what that accent was. I don't even know where my accents come from. Sometimes they just, like I said, I just kind of do stuff from the hip. Shoot from the hip. But as always, guys, please subscribe. If you like it, leave a comment. I do appreciate everything. Thank you, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one. All my weirdos out there.